Hello, and welcome to the moving vlog. I am genuinely so excited to be just documenting this process. I personally love watching moving vlogs. I'm very excited to be making my own. I have about 3 weeks before we move. I really want to start decluttering, getting supplies that we need, and then starting the packing process. We are using UBoxes. So we've used UBoxes in the past to move, and we really liked it. We felt like it worked well for us. So we're doing it again. It's a similar option to pods. They're smaller, but they're a lot cheaper too. It just works best for us. It has its pros and cons, which I can talk about more in later videos and things, but we will be doing that, which means we have to pack earlier than we would. There's a lot of moving parts. We also have plants, we have a dog, so there's a lot going on, but I'll do my best to capture all of it. And today I need to actually go and pick up some moving boxes. I connected with a gal on Facebook Marketplace, and so I need to run over there and get boxes from her. And guess what? They're totally free. You can definitely find places where they're free. I was also thinking about connecting with local businesses that we live near and being like, hey, don't recycle them, we can use them. So yeah, let's go do that now. We got boxes to say the least. Oh my goodness. This place was basically this retired old couple out in the countryside with their beautiful mansion. They just moved in. They had this like acre big yard with a beautiful picket fence, and honestly I was not expecting that at all. But it was so worth it. They had so many boxes. I feel like I barely put a dent into what I ended up taking home with me. We're doing it. Things are happening. It feels more official now that we have so many boxes to start packing. So let's do this. Good morning. It is a new day. I simply got supplies and then didn't touch them. As you can tell, things are a little bit more chaotic here than they were last time I checked in. We've started to pull stuff out that we can get packed away, and this is our chaotic office room right now. It has all the boxes that I got, all the packing paper, and we've started to pull things out of this closet to just be like, hey, we can start putting these things in boxes. However, we did run into the issue where we can't find, or we just don't have packing tape, so I do need to run to the store and get that. I still have about 2.5 weeks before I move, so I need to pack away things that I'm not going to need in that time. And occasionally I do pack away things that I need, but that's sort of the risk that you take when you start packing so early. Be packing away seasonal clothes. We aren't going to need our winter coats or boots or things like that. I also can pack away things like my cake decorating and baking supplies, because I'm probably not going to bake a cake in the next 2 weeks. I can pack that stuff away. And then just decor. I feel like decor is a really easy go-to pack first thing, just because it's up on the walls, it looks pretty, but since we're moving, we're gonna have to take it down eventually, and it is always a little sad, but it's an easy go-to, so. But yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to packing. get a ton done, but since we have more time, I can do this slowly over a few days and weeks that we have. I also have finals going on still, so I have to like go and do a lab final and stuff, so you know, there's other things I'm juggling, but we did get some packing done. I went ahead and went through my bathroom and really just tried to pick out things that we have extras of or things that we're not using a lot at the moment. And I also did our winter coats and some boots and shoes and stuff that I don't think we'll need. We're probably gonna stop here in terms of moving content today, but we'll be back at it either later tonight or just tomorrow probably. So see you then. Alright, hello and good morning. It is yet another day of packing. I've really just been doing a little bit of packing each day this week. It's also my finals week, so I'm like running out, taking a test, coming back, packing. But I wanted to update you guys, so we did a little bit of packing. Clothes, bathroom, living room, things that we're not using. Took some decor down yesterday, which I didn't film. And then today I'd like to like make a start on the kitchen, do my clothes. We did a lot of my partner's clothes. Just, you know, keep rolling with the packing. I also have the update that my parents are going to be in town today. They're here for graduation, but they're also going to be helping us with the moving process. So I don't know how much I'll be able to film while they're here, but I will do my best. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, they're getting in tonight and they're going to be here through the weekend and stuff. So it'll be really helpful to have some extra hands because it does feel like, oh my gosh, how are we going to get this done by Monday? Because that's when we were supposed to load our U-Haul pods. So it's all happening very fast, to be honest, but we're going to get through it. We're going to get it done. It's going to be good. As you can tell, still living in chaos. So I'm kind of hoping a lot of things, but I'm hoping that we can like sort some of this out. Some of this is like packed and it's just stored in here. That's the other thing. If you pack before you move, like by any amount, you have to have places to put these boxes. Let's just go pack. I need to stop talking about it and just do it. Now time to get started on my closet. I'm just trying to keep clothes that I'm either going to be wearing in the next week-ish, things for graduation, things that I want to wear on a road trip. So, you know, not a ton, a lot of just like probably athleisure, to be honest, a couple fancy things and all the good stuff. So I'm going to get started on that. We do have wardrobe boxes, so I'm going to be saving some of these for wardrobe boxes specifically, and then other things are going to go into boxes or bags and all that. As you can see, there is a giant window in our closet. It gets a lot of morning sun, which it's morning right now, and so I'm just like cooking in this closet. We're gonna go ahead and just keep chugging along. I'm just like reorganizing my clothes based on what I want in the wardrobe box, what I want to keep, what I'm gonna need, all that stuff. So Alright, I've officially been packing for a couple hours. And I'm gonna take a break now and work on my schoolwork. I'm gonna be doing that for a little bit, and then we'll see where we're at in terms of time and what else I need to get done. I might honestly just try and like do a little bit of cleaning. We'll check back in a little bit. I went ahead and finished my assignments, so I'm officially done with everything class-wise for my master's degree, which is really crazy. But anyways, we're back to business now. We have lots of cleaning to do. You can see we have boxes packed and everything. I'm just trying to get things like more presentable for when my family comes, and then probably continue my packing, which I believe I was in my closet, and then maybe starting the kitchen. I don't know, guys. There's a lot to do and it's very overwhelming right now, and I feel like the ADHD is just going crazy because I'll start one thing and then go to something else and go to something else, and like I'm getting a little bit done all over but nothing's getting done, so that's frustrating. Anyways, we're gonna try and focus on a task and getting that task complete, and right now that's gonna be cleaning this area, so let's do that. Good morning. It is yet another day in this moving vlog. As I mentioned, we're doing a little bit each day, spreading out the workload in that way. So yesterday my parents got into town and we got to catch up with them, and so my packing really just got paused in the middle of the day. And then today we're gonna sort of have more fun things going on in the morning, and then we're gonna do all the business stuff later in the day. This morning I'm getting breakfast with them, we're gonna get our pedicures done, so we're all just getting prepped for graduation, but it'll be good. And then we're gonna come back here and work on all the things that need to get done. But as I mentioned, I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to film while they're around, so I just wanted to do a little bit of work this morning before we head out to breakfast. I'm gonna try and fit some of my plants in this basket and just see if they fit, and like how many boxes we potentially need to hold the plants and all that fun logistical stuff. So I'm gonna get started on that and then see what time it is and see if we can do a little bit more. So we ended up completely filling this first basket. So I went ahead and got a smaller little crate and we filled that one up as well. And then we got one of our big totes for some of our bigger plants, and they're all completely filled. I'm gonna go in and when we actually move, put little like paper cones around the leaves so that they're not hanging out like this where they can get damaged. So we're gonna take our packing paper and sort of like pack them up a little bit more. And we're gonna put some in between the pots, of course, to make sure that they're not gonna break while we're in transit and all of that fun stuff. So A lot more boxes than I thought, but not terrible. Okay, so we did a bunch of packing yesterday. We have some kitchen stuff, living room, coat closet. We have vacuum bags that we need to continue filling and then flatten, but we're making progress here. All the plants are still in their crates and they're doing really well. And then we started packing away some TV stuff. It's definitely pretty messy in here. So under here is our TV. We have our little guy in here, so he fits in this box and doesn't need a specific TV box. Okay, so my dad took apart a lot of our like chairs, our little tables. This was like our shoe rack, more chairs, but yep, furniture's coming down. This was our plant stand that got taken down. And then over here, this was out on our balcony. It was like a little shelf to set your drink on, or like a little table. And there's Noodle. Okay, I wanted to give a little packing update and just see where we are and how we've progressed over the past few days. We had my family over yesterday. They helped us take down furniture and pack the kitchen. I feel like I'm very low energy today, but I'm tired. It's been a stressful couple weeks getting through final exams, and then I ran right into packing and getting ready for this move. So it's been a little nonstop for me, and I feel like it's hitting me today. And I know moving can be like so stressful, and I think just feeling overwhelmed by how much we still have left. Like we've made a good amount of progress, but it still feels like we have a lot left to do. That's where I'm at with everything. I'm hoping to get more done today, but I don't have a super concrete plan, so you'll just have to stay posted and we'll see what happens today.